Konbanwa, James desu. Okay, I'm going to try to do something new. I'm going to try to do this in one take, one cut, with that means no editing, no stopping, no clipping out the empty bits later. I am in the middle of an amazing week. Let's see, Monday, oh wait, yes, last week. I realized that PowerDirector 7, okay, first let me back up a bit. I use PowerDirector to edit my videos, and PowerDirector 6, well, both PowerDirector 6 and PowerDirector 7 have a picture-in-picture function, a PIP function, where you can put a video inside a video and move that video around. In PowerDirector 6, the Motion Editor tab, the Motion Editor window has a timeline tab at the bottom with a slider. And when you move that slider, the background video plays along with it. But in PowerDirector 7, when you move that slider, the background video does not play along. So in PowerDirector 6, I was able to make that video with danger side and hiding my face. But in PowerDirector 7, I could only make that video of me singing to everyone in front of Shimbashi Station. So I wrote an email to Cyberlink, the company that makes it, and then I went searching around YouTube and I found that Cyberlink have a channel. It's a Taiwanese company, so the video and the title of the video were in were in Chinese, and the speaking was in Mandarin Chinese. But I just posted in English saying what was broken in PowerDirector 7, and I got a reply to my comment saying that yes, we're aware of the issue and we're going to fix it in the next build. So hey, YouTube is the perfect forum to get bugs and editing software fixed. So, Monday, went to Shinjuku Loft to see Red Bacteria Vacuum and Lolita 18, and who else was there? Togawa-jun was there. If you've ever been to a Tsushimamide show in Japan, at the very beginning of the show, the SE, the music that played at the beginning, the SE music, is a song by Togawa-jun. If you ever heard a song that goes like Tsuki Tsuki Dai Suki, yeah, I feel like an ass singing that. Anyways, if you ever hear that song, that's Togawa-jun's, well, song she sang in the 80s. She's, I guess, I don't know, the equivalent of Cyndi Lauper. That's probably the closest equivalent we had or have in the States, Cyndi Lauper. She was there. She wasn't performing. She was doing a talk thing with Ma-chan of Lolita No. 18 and Michiro Endo, formerly of Stalin. Michiro Endo does a solo act now where he, I mean, it's acoustic, but he's from a band that, a punk band I guess it is, by the name of Stalin. And he still has that same spirit, even though he's playing acoustic guitar. I mean, he has one of his songs, one of his more memorable songs, is called Onsen Fuck. That gives you an idea of his show right there. Very intense. Let's see, that was Monday night. Wednesday night, last night, Wednesday night. Went to Shimokitazawa Shelter to see Tsushimamide and Kokeshi Doll, who are both, I guess you could call, well, hembyoshi, and I don't even know what that means and how to say that in English, but hembyoshi, it's not simple 4/4 time, it's just all over the place, a lot more complex than that. It's funny, there were two very different yet very similar bands. All of their lyrics are in Japanese. Tsushimamide tend more to the cute and humorous side, where Kokeshi Doll are hard and intense and brutal almost. Both very entertaining. Lots of moshing, lots of crowd diving, lots of surfing. And that brings me to the next event of the week. There was a tiny little girl there in the audience. Well, lots of tiny little girls in the audience, but there was a tiny little girl there who, well, just, I don't know. I mean, I was in an Olympic sort of mood, so I picked her up and threw her on top of the crowd, and I sent her surfing a couple of times. Someone I hadn't met. But anyways, met her after the show. Then when I got home and I got on IRC chat, and basically she had gotten to know everyone else there, and after I had left, she had realized that her phone was missing, her cell phone was missing. And I thought, oh shit, that happened when I threw her on top of the crowd. And I talked to my friend on chat, and asked about where they looked, and they hadn't found it at all, and she said was going to go back later and look. And so shelter is pretty close to where I live, so put my slippers on, went down to shelter, and it was exactly where I thought it was. It was right under the stage. Right under the stage, if that makes any sense. The front of the stage is covered by sort of a fence sort of thing, and there's a small gap at the bottom, and behind that fence is where they keep all the tables and chairs for the uchiage, the after party. And so when they had looked, all of that stuff was still under there, so they hadn't found the phone. So I went down there, they had all the tables and chairs out. I lifted up that fence and there was the phone. Maybe not the first place I looked, maybe the second place I looked. Also found someone's bracelet, and I handed the phone and the bracelet into the staff at the store, at the live house, and it turns out the owner of the bracelet was also someone I knew, and she was very happy that her bracelet had been found. Owner of the phone was able to go get her phone today. All worked out for the best, even though she had lost her phone in the middle of a mosh pit. What else? The rest of the week is insane. Let's see, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday are 3 days in a row where I'm going to be going to Heaven's Door, and I know just about every single band that's going to be playing, even if I haven't seen them all yet. Tomorrow, Friday, Oh My God You've Gone, I've mentioned a few times I think, Veni Vidi Vicious, which is good, solid 70s bell-bottom rock, Kobos, which is like 5-string bass funk, Amp Charwar, which is big, heavy, slow metal. Saturday, the 23rd, Dead Bambis, who I've never seen before, but I keep on running into them, and they keep on telling me to go see them, and I've never had the chance. So I know them, but I haven't seen them yet. Xenophobia, where the lead singer is a 6-foot-tall foreigner by the name of Ben, who speaks Japanese better than I do. He, his, him-ism, who has probably the shortest drummer I know of. I think he's even shorter than the bass player for Oh My God You've Gone. Funny, the bass player for Oh My God You've Gone, she's a short little tiny skinny little girl, smaller than her bass, if you can imagine that. Also on Back to Saturday, Dead Bambis, Xenophobia, nice name there. He, his, him-ism, Brazil UFO. Brazil UFO are pretty well known for, well, the lead singer getting insane and naked by the third song. He's one of the reasons I'm trying to use Power Director to hide body parts. Rosanna, also very good solid rock. Sunday, Lazy Guns Brisky, Red Bacteria Vacuum again, Minimal Hug, and Majo. Minimal Hug. I haven't seen them more than 3 times, but what stands out about them is that they have a programmer, you know, a guy at the back who does the laptop and the electronic playback, and he's the most active person in the band. He presses a button and then he just jumps around the whole time. What else? Anything else I can say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the painful thing about this weekend is that there's so many other little shows at other places that I want to go see, but I can't sneak out of Heaven's Door because I know all of these bands and they'd notice if I snuck out, and I like them too. So I don't want to take off on any of them. 3 days at the same live house. How many bands that I know of here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13 that I know of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's somebody else. Let me just double check there. I could have sworn 20. Oh my God, 24th. One more on the 24th. Hige to Misojiru. Beard and Miso Soup. That's the name of the band. They bill themselves as Miko-san Rock. And Miko-san, those are the those are the women in kimonos at you see at temples in Japan, who sell like the trinkets and stuff. They dress up like those girls who work at temples, and they play songs that have, I mean, they fit the atmosphere of the costumes with a very humorous twist. Their most memorable song that I can remember right now has this one line where the singer puts her hands together in prayer and says, "Anata no kanojo ga shinimasu yoni," which means that I pray that your girlfriend dies. That's that's the atmosphere of that band. Oh my God. It's just going to be an insane weekend. So hopefully I've done this lesson in less than 10 minutes and I don't need to edit anything at all. Yeah. Alright then.